Let's get straight to it. The Minnesota Vikings will get their fourth win in a row against the Atlanta Falcons. It's backup versus backup. Jaren Hall versus Taylor Heinicke. It should be Desmond Ridder, but the Atlanta Falcon head coach Arthur Smith said, bruh. He has seen enough. So he will be the backup to the backup because he hasn't been having a good season, Desmond Ridder. He threw 6 touchdowns and 6 interceptions. His QBR for the year so far is 39.5. That is 25th in the whole NFL. I'm talking about Desmond Ridder. I ain't trying to comment your quarterback situation, but y'all need a new quarterback if you got Taylor Heinicke starting over him. I thought it was injury at first, but it ain't injury. But this is some of the reasons why. Some of the reasons why the Vikings will beat the Falcons. It starts with this. Jaren Hall and the whole rest of the team has to play turnover-free football. Turnover-free football. Number 2, the offensive line. The offensive line has to make it easy for Jaren Hall. Keep him upright and clean because we don't want a rookie quarterback to get hit too much early in the game. We want them to protect him as best as possible. We don't want the defensive tackles as soon as he hikes the ball. We don't want the defensive tackles in his face. We don't want the defensive ends in his face. Keep him clean. Offensive line has to block really good. Really good. Keep doing what y'all doing. The offensive line been shockingly good this season. Better than I expected, to be honest. But they have to block really good with this rookie quarterback. Because at the end of the day, Kirk Cousins knows what he's doing for the most part. And this is the first game in Jaren Hall's career. So keep him clean, y'all. Keep him clean. But another thing, we have to establish some type of run game for Jaren Hall. I feel like to put all that pressure on Jaren Hall just to pass all game is not going to work. We need Alexander Madison to run better. Just point blank period, run better. 1.9 per carry, 16 times he carried the ball for 31 yards is not going to be good for Jaren Hall because the defense will not bite on that play action. The defense will not bite on that play action. Cam Akers, you guys have to run the ball better. Both of y'all, at the end of this game, should have 100 yards together. All together, have at least 100 yards. Let me just say 80 yards. 80 yards together. Come on, please run the ball better. We have to do anything to take some of the pressure off of our rookie quarterback starting his first game. Another thing, as much as I'm going to say this. Will Levis, right? We passed on him. I'm not saying he's a good quarterback, but I'm just going to tell you this right now. He destroyed the Falcons secondary last week, throwing dimes all game, 4 touchdowns on the Falcons secondary. So I'm not saying Jaren Hall is better than Will Levis, but I'm not saying he ain't. So give it to your weapons. Jordan Addison. Give it to Jordan Addison. Give it to KJ Osborne. Give it to TJ Hawkinson. Give it to Brandon Powell. Play calling has to be on point. I want to see some screens, running back screens, wide receiver screens, no tight end screens, but I definitely want to see some screens because they're going to try to apply that pressure early on Jaren Hall to see how he's going to react. See how he's going to react to that pass rush. So please, play calling. Kevin O'Connell has to be on point for this rookie quarterback. And I'm going to say this. And even if the run game isn't successful early, unless you're behind by 2 touchdowns or 10 points late in the game, keep on trying to run the ball. You have to keep doing it and just don't give up on it too early. You know what I mean? Like I said, this is a rookie quarterback. This is not Kirk Cousins that can throw dimes all game. You know what I mean? So I'm not saying Jaren Hall can't do that. But I'm not saying that he's not on Kirk Cousins' level. Kirk Cousins is a good quarterback. And I'm going to just say this. If you don't run the ball successfully, we're going to lose this game, man. We have to run the ball. And I know Jaren Hall is going to use his legs. Maybe he can get an occasional first down or 2. But I just want him to be smart. If you're going to scramble for a first down, get down and be smart. You know what I'm saying? Don't take no unnecessary hits. Go out of bounds if you have to. But let's get to Desmond Ridder. Not Desmond Ridder. Taylor Heinicke, right? He's a veteran in the NFL. He's been on numerous teams. I'm going to tell you this right now. He has an arm. His arm, I don't know about the accuracy, but he definitely has an arm. He will throw that ball. And I'm going to say this. We need to capitalize on that. We need to capitalize on that. If we stop the run game, if we stop the Falcons' run game, because they're going to be John Robinson, I ain't going to lie, man. Number 7, when he's on the field, make sure everybody got their eyes on him. You know what I mean? You got to stop him, make him one-dimensional. Make Taylor Heinicke throw the ball. But when he does throw the ball, I need Josh Metellus. I need Mekhi Blackman. I need Brian Murphy. I need Evans. I need all the corners and safeties, Harrison Smith, to capitalize on his mistakes and get the interception. Don't always bat the ball down. Get the interception, because this man is an interception machine. He will throw you occasionally an interception. Maybe every other throw. You know what I mean? So don't be scared of his arm. Get that dang interception. But like I said, they only have, like, their best wide receiver is Drake London. He was questionable, so he might not play. He might play. And he's a solid wide receiver, but I'm not really scared of the wide receiver core. If we stop Bijan Robinson, I feel like we got this game. It's easier said than done. Bijan Robinson has 466 rushing yards this season, 1 touchdown, and he has 1 receiving touchdown. They don't really throw it to Bijan Robinson that much, so I'm not really sure. Maybe he can't catch. I don't know. But Bijan Robinson is definitely a good runner, and he be breaking ankles. I ain't gonna lie. I was watching some of his highlights, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this man is super talented. But I feel like, all in all, right, we can get this dub. We can make this a 4th win in a row. I don't see them beating us, and I feel like our defense, Brian Flores, is going to apply that pressure to Taylor Heinicke, and he's going to force him to turn the ball over a few times. D. Hunt's leading the whole NFL in sacks. DJ Wanham is doing his thing. I feel like this defense is going to get us at least 3 turnovers this game. This could literally be a blowout. I truly feel that way. And I'm that confident, and I'm that confident in Jaren Hall. I'm that confident in this defense. Brian Flores is going to make Taylor Heinicke think he has a wide open wide receiver, and it's going to be an interception. I'm trying to tell you, this man throws a lot of INTs. So just make sure when he does it, we capitalize it. And when we get the ball back on the offensive side of the ball, we get some points out of it. And that's what I'm thinking, y'all. I feel like we're going to win this game. I'm going to give you a score. It's 38-24 Vikings. Let's go. Give me a score. What you think in the comments below. What do you think Jaren Hall is going to throw for? How many yards? How many touchdowns? Do you think he might be the future franchise quarterback of the Minnesota Vikings? Do you think he's the future quarterback, franchise quarterback? You already know the vibes. Let's go, Vikings. Skol, baby. This is the end of the video. I truly appreciate you vibing with the bull. Make sure you hit that subscribe and like button. I'm out.
Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. Yeah. Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go. I really do this. I'm a hybrid fan. I'm a stand-up man. Yeah. They be hating on the squads, but they really a fan. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go.